how do you make some of these things stick? Because you're not only learning stuff for you, but then you got to take in things that you're going to go, oh, well, I'm going to use this for Jillian. I'm going to use this for Amanda. And then you have to learn all the backstories and all the things you're doing for your commentating. And like, there's so much stuff going in and out, and the brain almost has, a capacity that it overloads. And, I remember Kenny Florian again kind of helped me with this, where I was like, dude, I travel every week, and every week I go take privates with the biggest and baddest people I can find. But then it's all such great information. And then when I'm rolling, I'm like, which of these 10 things do I want to do? And I wind up doing nothing. And I kind of freeze up. And I think, like you're saying, like decision making. So I guess my first question here is, where do you go that you take this information and now bite size it and decide like what to keep and what to implement? Because there's so much good stuff out there today, especially in jiu-jitsu. How do you pick what's actually relevant of things to implement for these fighters and stuff that you just want to throw out or doesn't work for their game?
Oh, it's wild, man. That's a really good question. And sometimes I don't really know. I can say this though. You talked about BJJ Fanatics. Right now, I'm in the process of watching Craig Jones's knee bar series. And I'm always watching, like a couple of times a week, I'll watch BJJ Fanatics. Like I have a list of like things and some of it is not even relevant at the time where I need it. So that's the hard part, like you're saying, but I'm still consuming it, hoping that maybe one day it'll come around, hoping that it'll come around someday. Like I watched, I'm not sure you're familiar. He's from the Northeast, Carol Pravic.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Oh,
Silver
Silver
Fox
Fox, great guy,
Silver
man.
Fox.
I sat next to him at Matt's surprise 40th birthday party. That's funny.
Yeah, one of my favorite BJJ Fanatics series, like his armbar series, is fantastic, and I learned so much about armbars just watching his series. I have yet to use any of it. I've yet to use any of it, but I have it, right? I have it. So sometimes you just got to shelf things and just recognize that you have it somewhere, and you just try to discard it for now. But I just realized that I do have it. I do have it. So, but it's tough though, because you're right. There is a lot of information, and I just try to group things in terms of what I can use. I try to group things that are relevant. So my job that I do often just consists of me communicating with people. So regardless of the information that I'm communicating, I have to be a more effective communicator. So whether I'm communicating fighting stuff to Amanda or Jillian, like the art of communication is something that I just have to get better at, regardless of who it is, who I'm talking to. So I try to chunk things down into little, again, bite-sized pieces that I can manage, even though my communication style is different for everybody, but just being a more effective communicator is something that I'm working on.